saving my life through the man of God. I was sick for about 3 to 4 years. I had a problem in my stomach, inflammatory disease. So the pain, I was feeling the pains all this while. The pain in my stomach was very severe. I was feeling the pain almost every day. In February 2018, the stomach increased, the pains increased. There was no day I could sit without rolling on the floor crying because of the stomach. I was crying. So on the 20th, on the 19th breaking 20th, no way, I could not even sleep. The worst is that on the bed, it's like the sickness is on the bed. I slept on the floor for 2 weeks because of the sickness. So I went to the hospital on the 20th. I went and consulted. They directed me to the doctor. I went and met the doctor. I gave my book to him. He said that I have to do 2 lab tests and 1 echography. That I have to spend 18,500 francs. I said, that doctor, me, I don't have that type of money. So I left. I went to the house. I struggled for the money. On the 20th, I went again to the hospital. I did the lab test and the echography. The doctor said I had acute pelvic inflammatory disease. It has been disturbing me for 4 years. I always feel pains here. Immediately he told me that, he said I have to be admitted to start taking the treatment. I said, that doctor, I cannot sleep in the hospital without anybody knowing. My mother does not even know, and my father. So I left. I went to the house. The next day I went to the hospital again. I pleaded for the doctor that he should write the treatment or go and buy it and start taking it at home. Said that okay, so he wrote them. I took it. I went to the village and my mother gave me money. I came and I bought the drugs in Premier Pharmacy. I started taking the drugs. But to no avail, the pains increased immediately. The drugs got finished because the doctor said I had to take the treatment for 3 weeks. But I took it for 1 week to 2 weeks. So the pain increased. I started feeling pain again, more than the way I was feeling the
Hallelujah.
pain.
Hallelujah. We are going to get, she said she was diagnosed of acute pelvic inflammatory disease. So we want to hear from doctor in the house. Let him help us to better simplify it so that we can understand. Thank you, sir.
Great grace. The pelvis is the cavity where the uterus and the fallopian tubes are located. These are the very important reproductive organs of a female. They are located in a cavity called the pelvis. And when there is presence of bacteria in the pelvis, it causes infection. That infection leads to pain, and the pains are sometimes very unbearable for the females. So that is what we call a pelvic inflammatory disease.
Thank you very much, sir.
So the pains increased. I went again to the hospital because the doctor gave me a rendezvous that I should come after 1 week. So I went and met the doctor. He told me that, Julia, you are playing with your life. That this is sickness, I may not give birth forever. There are 2 major complications. Either I will have internal upset that will lead to operation. So I pleaded with the doctor. He wrote the drugs. I left again. No, in fact, the pains increased. I started, all this while I was having flow around the clock. I was always flowing. Spot flowing always, all the time for these years. So I decided that me will not go to the hospital again. So it was 18th of March. I came here to church. So after service, I waited for the man of God. He was at the prayer line. I met him in his office. I explained to him and he prayed. See, today I've never experienced that pain.
Hallelujah!
We cannot be celebrating God for this testimony sitting down.
Jesus! Hallelujah! Mighty God.